Hi guys, and welcome to your love tarot reading for the month of May. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Of course, as usual, take whatever resonates and leave everything else behind. And if for any reason this reading does not resonate with you, then please do check out your other placements, as you may find what you're looking for there. And if you'd like to get in touch with me for a personal reading or follow me on social media, it's linked down in the description box below, as with my PayPal and Cash App links if you guys would like to leave me a tip. It's not a requirement, but of course for those of you who like to, I really do appreciate it. So to get started then, we're going to have a look what messages we have from the romance angels here to see what the kind of overall theme is for love for you Sagittarius placements in the month of May. Hopefully my music in the background isn't too distracting, but if it gets a bit much, I will turn it off. So we're starting off, so we've got the romantic feelings card here. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this could indicate that potentially you might be catching feelings for someone new. And that's worth exploring, whether you're scared or not, but it's worth exploring. Or even if it's like someone that you didn't think you would catch feelings for, just, you know, explore it, because you might surprise yourself. But also you may, you know, feel like you're not interested in someone as much, or maybe you're just indecisive and like you kind of don't know how you feel. So I'm gonna have a look from the tarot cards and see what the universe has in store for you in terms of love for the month of May. Okay, so starting off, we have the Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with an air placement, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We've also got the King of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a water placement, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, sorry, I was about to say 8. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. I know that you can't see these cards, but I will bring them closer to the camera. Oh, is that centered? It'll do. I'll bring them closer when I'm discussing them. So we've got the Queen of Swords. Again, could be like an air sign placement, or you may have like air placements as well. You've got the Six of Wands here, and the Six of Swords too. So a lot of air energy. So a lot of the things that you're thinking, you may be feeling, it might be like mental things. Some heavy air energy here though. So if you don't have air placements yourself, for sure your partner or whoever it is that you're dealing with has prominent air placements. So, so starting off here, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is indicating that it could be a range of things really. So I'm getting a couple of different energies from it. Some of you will be having an air sign come into your life and tell you how they feel about you. They're going to communicate things with you and potentially want to take you out. For others of you, you may be finding out information from someone about a past situation or just about something in general. I don't think it's necessarily that they betrayed you. Of course, that might be for some of you, but I don't really think that it's like some kind of betrayal, cheating or anything like that. I think it just could be like you're finding out that maybe your wants aren't aligned, you don't want the same things, that they're just a little bit different to what you expected them to be. Maybe you're not as compatible as you were, or again, maybe you might find something good about them as too. Like maybe you was having doubts and you're kind of like, you know what, no, there's this and this that I found out, and actually we're really good together. So you could go both ways. Sorry, my chest is feeling like hella tight. We also got the King of Cups here. So this could indicate someone making you some kind of an emotional offer. It could be that, you know, you have quite an not an emotional, like a deep, like an emotional attachment to them, like you care very deeply for them, you have a lot of feelings for them. It could indicate the type of person that you are, or that you're with someone who's quite like romantic and is also quite like, you know, like honest with their feelings. Like they don't necessarily, like, they know how to talk about their feelings, but also, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they will also always talk about it. It could be that they deflect, like they know how to talk about it, but they choose not to. It could also indicate someone who can be a little bit manipulative, knows how to tug at the heartstrings, should I say. That's kind of the energy there. With the Ace of Pentacles, there's definitely some kind of offer coming into your life, somebody coming in to offer you something, and something quite big as well. The Ace of Pentacles is not small. I know that it's the start of the Pentacles journey, but it's a very, very big offer. So this could be emotionally, financially, investing into you and the relationship. It could even be like a financial investment. It could indicate something else going on in your life as well, like maybe someone's going to offer you something in terms of work and stuff like that. But, you know, for a lot of you, this is going to be in terms of a relationship, but it's a really significant and big offer here. We've also got the Queen of Swords here. This again could be you or them, but this is definitely showing me someone that is a little bit more, they kind of like don't take any shit from anybody. They're not really, you know, they're not going to be listening to what everyone says, but they're also, again, they need to be impartial. They do listen to all sides of the stories, but they won't take no shit. They're not really like, you know, feeding into everything that someone tells them. They can come across a little bit cold and a little bit, you know, harsh at times. It again could indicate some kind of communication, could indicate you trying to get to the bottom of something dodgy could be going on, or maybe you're just trying to get to the bottom of whether this relationship is really like something that could, you know, withstand the future, or you're trying to figure out whether like you actually want a future with them. Actually, this music is a little bit loud, even though it's on this lowest volume. Alexa, off. Hopefully that's a bit better. Then we've got the Six of Wands here. So it is some kind of celebration, some kind of victory. It definitely does indicate that if for any reason, you know, you are getting feelings for someone that you didn't think that you did have, or it's a bit unusual, or you're giving someone a chance that you may not usually give them a chance, like that type of person, or that person in particular, it's definitely saying that it's going to work out pretty well for you. Also, like if you are choosing, but it's basically once you get this information, which you will, a better understanding, a better exploration of your feelings and your wants is definitely going to come through in the month of May. And by that happening, you're 100% going to feel victorious. You're going to have a situation, you know, the outcome is going to be worth it. And it's going to be essentially what you want it to be. So that definitely does look very, very positive there. And then we've also got the Six of Swords. So if you have been having problems, maybe you haven't been meeting people that you could settle down with. Maybe you've been having problems with your partner. Again, that could be why you're potentially having doubts. You know, the Six of Swords is things getting clearer. Now, that can indicate things being smoother, things getting better in the relationship. But that also can indicate that kind of fog, that lack of clarity. It can also indicate that that is clearing. So you actually realize what it is that you want. Because at the end of the day, even if it is that you are staying with this person or you're not, what you want is to be able to do and make the decisions that you need for your future so you can move on with or without them. And that is what would be your victory, regardless of whether you're with them or not, because you're obviously making the right decision for you and your higher self. So I'm going to pick out, I'm going to see if there's any additional cards for each of this card. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting an additional card for each card to just clarify any extra information. So for the Knight of Swords, we've got the Knight of Chalices, which is in this deck. It's the Knight of Cups. So this indicates that someone could be making you some kind of an emotional offering as well. Again, it's a lot of like air and water sign energy. someone who's very passionate about what they want, and they're really just letting their heart kind of like lead them, like lead the way. I do feel like for some of you, like, you're really compatible with this person. Like, if the Knight of Cups, the way that this card is described, if that is your person, then you guys are like definitely really, really compatible. And we've got the World here, so around the Knight of Cups, whether that be an offer, whether that be the particular person, anything along those lines, there is definitely a new beginning here, whether that be removing all that no longer serves you, ripping off that dead skin, that being again with or without them, and moving into a better, much more rewarding cycle that's going to lead you to your higher self and your, you know, your happiness essentially. Or it's going to be, you know, a new cycle for you too, beginning, that sort of thing. Let's see what comes out for the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. So with this kind of offer here, you're going to learn a lot from it. Yeah, there's going to be like some really big lessons here. It could also be that, like, you know, this could be karmic, like something coming from the past, whether you've learned your lessons or not. It could be that you've learned a lot to get here as well. So it's not necessarily that it's going to be like, oh, whether, you know, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Sometimes it will be, or for some of you, it will be the case of you've learned so much and developed and grown so much to lead to this journey. And now you're finally getting what you want. Okay, so for the Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this could be, again, learning something new, some new information, working harder on the relationship, being unbiased, seeing two sides of a story, getting to the bottom of something, that kind of energy there. Could also be like rebuilding a foundation there as well. So for the Six of Wands here, we have the Ace of Wands. So definitely this victorious feeling when you finally get the outcome you want, whether you're with them or you do not, whatever that new start of the journey is. It's going to be very passionate, very empowering. You could be very sex positive, having a lot of passion, sex, that sort of thing in this particular connection. Or you could be just exploring, be having like more respect for yourself and who's allowed near you. Because remember, your body is a temple, male or female, it doesn't matter. Your body is a temple. So don't just let anyone be all up in it. You know what I mean? But it's like very passionate, very motivating. It's just like you're very, very thrilled to be on this journey. So this kind of like completion of finding out, like, you know, your next step, because there is like a little bit of uncertainty here as to what's going on. This is definitely going to just feel like a brand new beginning for you, which is amazing. So for the Six of Swords, we've got the High Priestess. So as things gets better, fucking hell, why am I stuttering like that? As things gets better and things become a little bit more clearer for you, it is telling you to listen to your intuition. Obviously right now, if you are like a little bit clouded, that sort of thing, then it's going to be a little bit harder to listen to your intuition, because that voice could be very, very quiet. You could be disconnected from them, and you could be very ungrounded as well. So I'm not saying don't listen to your intuition, but also maybe just take some steps to like ground yourself. And if there is a real lack of clarity, wait until the clarity comes before you allow your spirit, like your, you know, your higher self to guide you. But when that does happen, the universe will be communicating with you, sending you signs through dreams, through numbers, animals, that sort of thing. You know, I'm going to be honest. Whenever I see anything and it sticks out to me, I look at what the symbolism is for it. And, you know, seeing a bird outside your window, it might not be that big of a deal to somebody else, but you feel differently. And I'm pretty sure that anyone who's watching this can probably remember or recall a time where you've looked at something and someone else could just think it's ordinary, not even questioned it, maybe not even paid it attention, but for some reason you're fixated on it, for some reason you've noticed it more than something else. That is a sign from the universe. The universe sends us subtle signs for us to notice. So it's there if we want to and if we don't, because remember, you know, you being connected to your higher self, you know, being open to this kind of like spiritual, religious, higher kind of vibrational realm and energy, you know, it's a choice. So sometimes signs can be like flat bang in your face, and that's for like more serious things. But in everyday life, there's always signs around you, but you know, it's your choice whether you choose to see it as a sign or not, because again, you of course have free will. So that is everything for the tarot cards. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards and see if Spirit has anything else to add. And this is just from my butterfly deck here. Okay, you had a lot of cards come out. I think the most that's come out so far. Okay, so start off with the first two cards that fell out. We've got courage, so having the courage to kind of make the decisions that you need to, believing in yourself, and knowing that the answers that you need, the clarity that you need will come to you, and act accordingly based on your own self-love and self-respect. We've got retirement. Something could be coming to an end. You could be leaving something, like maybe you're slowing things down or you're changing kind of your priorities around things. But you're slowing down and you're starting to kind of like notice things around you more and being a little bit more present too. It could also represent some kind of ending here. You've got healthcare change. So this is some guidance for you through this month. Maybe it'll be a good idea for you to get like a doctor's checkup. You know, booking that blood test, booking anything that, you know, if you've had like a bad tooth or you've had any kind of health problems but you just kind of been ignoring it, definitely, you know, go and have a look and seek that out and see if there's any help that you may need. It could also indicate like a new, like maybe you'll start going to the gym, maybe you'll cut out certain food, that sort of thing as well. So you'll just be making more proactive, healthier choices in your life, and if you're not making them, the universe is going to kind of do it for you. We've also got self-care, so make sure that you're practicing your self-care, you're not neglecting yourself, you're looking after yourself in this time. And we've also got finances, so again, that kind of Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like some of you might be like dealing with someone who's got a lot of money. So finances could indicate some kind of windfall from somewhere, could indicate, you know, more money coming in, a promotion, anything like that. But the Ace of Pentacles, for a lot of you, you know, it could be a new job, it could be a promotion, it could be marrying into wealth, being with someone who's very wealthy, being with someone who just like maybe their love language is gift giving, or somebody who just likes to give you a lot. It could also manifest like that too. So that is everything, my Sagittarius placements. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and comment down below, and make sure that your notification bells are turned on so you can get notified the next time I upload a new video. And if you'd like to get in touch with me for a personal reading or follow me on my social media, everything is linked down below, especially my TikTok, as I am posting consistent content on spiritual, crystal, astrology, and tarot related content, just in case you guys wanted to check it out. It'd be really great to connect with you on there. And lastly, of course, it's not a requirement, but if you guys would like to leave me a tip, my PayPal and Cash App are linked down below. Again, it's not a requirement, but of course I do appreciate anybody that does. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video.